I'm going to show y'all how to replace a brake booster on a 1995 Cheyenne. This should be the same for 88 to 98 year models, GMCs or Silverados. You're going to want to take these two bolts off right here. There's two nuts, one here, one up there on the other side. They're size 15s. And you also want to do your vacuum right here. Let's pull it out. You can test these. If you have a piece of wire or something you put in here, and if it's wet, that means it failed internally. And when you're on the inside and you have it running, and you push the brake and you can hear the air coming in here. Push the brake and you can hear it just in here leaking. That's how you know it fell out externally. Alright, I got it unbolted. The brake booster can also leak right here, and the master cylinder can also leak right here. You should be able to, once you get it unbolted, pull it back off these studs. But I'm gonna unbolt this from the inside of the truck first. Once you're on the inside, under the steer column right here, let's come straight down. And there'll be 4 bolts, so there's 2 right there on the bottom. There's the third one there. And then there's a 4th one up right there. So 2 there and 2 there. They're also size 15s, and that's how you loosen it from the inside. Once you get the 4 bolts out, you follow this right here, this rod up here, and it comes right over here in between the steering column. There's a little clip right there, the black one. You gotta use a screwdriver to get that out, or a pick. A lot of people drop the steering column to do this. It's the hardest part. I'm gonna use a pick and a flathead screwdriver to get it out. All right, this is the clip. This is how it's gonna be sitting when it's on there. And what I did was I grabbed a pick like this with a hook on it. I stuck it inside here, and I pry it upwards. I bent it upwards a little bit, and then you can, once you do that, you can push it with the pick this way, or you can also use your finger and push it. I'll show you what I mean. When you're under here, you can see it right there, so the clip goes. You put your pick through here, you hook it, and then you can fit your hand back through here, right on here, and you can get your hand up here, and you push the clip that way, or whichever way you're taking it off, which is that way. That's the way I pushed it, and it came right off. Once you get the clip off, there's an electrical plug right here. Slides right off. I don't know if you see in there. And then the rod for it, for the brake booster, will slide off right here once you get it loose. Right there. Whenever you get your brake booster unbolted here, it'll come out. But your master cylinder, you just pull it back. You can bend these lines up a little bit, not a whole lot, just to get out the studs. And then this will pull right out. Make sure you disconnect it from your brake pedal, like I showed you. Whenever you're getting it out like this, in case like this, you got to pull it out and then turn it. And then you got to move this out of the way. You have to pull it up a little bit. Make sure not to kink the lines. Same thing with these bottom lines right here. You got to move them to the side also. And then you should be able to get it out through this way right here. I got the new one in right here. About to go bolt it in, put the clip back on. You do have this up a little bit, not too bad. And leave your cover on, your paper right here, so nothing gets inside there. All right, just got the new booster in. Got hooked up to the brake pedal, about to put the clip on. Hopefully this electrical plug, it's kind of hard to see right here, that it's on the brake pedal. What you're gonna do is on the back side, when you take it off, put it on, you push it up to take it off, and then you slide it straight back this way towards you. When you put it on, you want to bring it upwards, put it on over here on the little stub, and then you pull it down to clip it in place on the brake rod right here. Putting the clip in right now. This is the clip right here, and then when you put it on, the bigger part right here on the right, you want to start there, and then you push it that way to lock it to the smaller part. And make sure whenever you put it back on, you squeeze it together a little bit. That way you close it, make it a tight clip. That way it doesn't come off whenever you're hitting the brake. Down here at the brake pedal, with the new brake booster right here, sometimes this boot will come off. It does not go on the inside. You want to push this back through this part of it, the bigger lip, through the firewall, and put it back on the brake booster, and then push it all back in, because you want this on the outside, not the inside. Just got the new brake booster bolted in. You should take this cover off now. It's only on there so you don't get dirty thing in there. You don't lose that rod. And once it's on, you can put your master cylinder back on. And once you get that bolted on, make sure you use the new one. The old one's right here. Take this fitting off and put the hose directly on there because it's a tight fit now. All right, there you go. Put the brake booster back in. Got the master cylinder bolted on. I got my hose back on my new fitting, and that's it. That's how you do it. Hopefully, I helped you out there. Made it a little easier for everybody.